Yeah, boy. No, there's your boy out here for real all day, popping off as much rugby league information as possible. Right now, up to the 1980 wooden spoon in the Australian Rugby League, and so you don't miss any essential rugby league information watching this video all the way through to the end, as per always. So, what I've been saying recently is we had some pretty simple wooden spoons. So 1980 Penrith got the wooden spoon. It's a very straightforward one. Just like the previous wooden spoon was Norths in 1979. And just like before that, Newtown getting the wooden spoon 3 straight years, 1976, 77 and 78. It was all pretty straightforward. Why is it so straightforward? Because like the stats aren't too complicated. And also because the decade 1970 up to 1980, Penrith did not once make the finals, North did not once make the finals, and Newtown made the finals once and once only. In 1973, Newtown, of course, made the preliminary final, where they eventually lost to Cronulla 20 points to 11. So they fell one game short of the grand final. But every other year in the 70s was a struggle. So Newtown, Penrith, and Norths were easily the 3 least successful teams at this point in time. So with Newtown finally going a bit better and avoiding the spoon in 1979 and in 1980, it was only ever going to be Norths or Penrith who'd get it. And I said already Norths got it in 79. So this time Penrith had a very, very similar to season 2 Norths and got it the next year, 1980, where Norths finished, I think third last. I think Norths finished in 1980, only slightly better. So, Penrith in 1980. They played the 22 games and they won just 2 games, had 9 losses and 1 draw. And in attack, they'd scored only 294, I should say. They'd scored 294 points, I should say. But in defence, they'd conceded an alarming 556 points. So the for and against minus 262. Woeful for and against, woeful defence. The scorers, they had one player at least do something. The leading try scorer, his name was Marvin Hicks, and he got 12 tries for them in 1980. So at least he got to double-figure tries for them. And in the point-scoring department, oh, birds coming everywhere, wow. Flock of birds coming everywhere while I'm trying to film. It's awesome, but yeah. Excuse the birds. I love birds, but yeah, excuse the birds. The leading point scorers, they had 2 players sharing the goal kicking in 1980. Peter Schofield, he got 1 try and 39 goals, a total of 81 points for them. And there was also a player, Graham Jennings, who got 6 tries and 30 goals, 78 points for Penrith in 1980. So 2 players sharing the goal kicking. Then after that, it's pretty simple. The only games Penrith managed to get any competition points, in round 6 they drew with Parramatta 9 in all. In round 9, they finally had their first proper win and beat Cronulla 15-14. But then they lost 12 consecutive games, and that's how they earned a deserved wooden spoon. Just like in 1979, if you watch that wooden spoon video, in 1979, Norths also at one point lost 12 consecutive games to end up with the spoon. So after Penrith lost 12 consecutive games, they were going to get the spoon. There was 1 game left, round 22, and they managed to beat Norths 15 points to 7. And it mattered not at all. It was a completely meaningless match. They were still going to get the spoon even though they won that one. All that win did was just break the run of 12 consecutive losses. That's all that win did in fact do. Then, the embarrassing moments, that's pretty straightforward as well. 3 in particular really stand out. Well, 1's the most embarrassing moment. 3 in particular stand out. The most embarrassing moment, the 1980 round 7 game, they had to go to Redfern Oval, and they were humiliated by South Sydney, losing 59 points to 5. And in that game, somehow South managed to put 13 tries on them. And like I always say at the time, tries used to be 3 points. With 4-point tries, that would have been 72 points to 6. 1980 round 7. Redfern Oval was an extremely difficult venue for opposition teams to go and play, but still, you don't expect it to be conceding 13 tries. The other embarrassing moments, both at Penrith Park, both in front of their disgusted home fans. In round 3, they were mauled by Canterbury 40 points to 14. Canterbury got 8 tries on them. Would have been 48-16 with 4-point tries. And then in round 17, they were mauled by Balmain 46 points to 5, also at Penrith Park. Balmain got 10 tries, and that would have been 56 points to 6 with 4-point tries. So, the wooden spoons regionally have been very straightforward, but that's definitely not the case coming up. 1981 is an absolutely insane wooden spoon, and 1982 is absolutely beyond belief wooden spoon as well. And it'll take me longer than usual to get to those, because there's much, much more information I've got to remember than usual, but we'll get to it. And if you've watched all the way through to the end, thank you so much for ongoing, continued polarising, brutal, malevolent tics with the support, and thank you most importantly for not missing any crucial rugby league information. Your boy all day, B47.